How's it going today, everybody? Hope you are all doing well, and thank you for checking out today's unboxing video. Today's unboxing video comes courtesy of my great friend Ryan down in Florida, who found this in a local shop he was visiting. And, he was gracious enough. He got it for me. He sent it to me. He boxed it up. So this is for you, Ryan. Thank you very much. Now, what did Ryan the Mystery Man send me? Let me take you back in time to my childhood a little bit. As a kid, growing up, I've always been an old soul watching all these 80s movies with my dad. Teen Wolf, The Wraith, and the thing that a lot of these 80s movies had in common were the soundtracks. From a young age, I was a big fan of the soundtrack songs, the 80s rock music, Rocky IV and Survivor, anything like that. I love that kind of 80s soundtrack rock. And one name that came up a lot in this subgenre of 80s music was James House. Now, while James House might not be a household name to all of you, he is actually a legend in the Nashville music scene. For the last 30 years, he's been a very successful country singer and songwriter. Even I myself am not a huge country guy, but listening to some of James House's 90s music is really good. I definitely recommend checking out some of his songs. One of my personal favorites is Little by Little. There's a music video for that you can check out on YouTube. It's just a great classic Americana, Midwestern tinge song that I just love. And, he's written for some amazing people, but back in the 80s, he was a session guy. And when I was a freshman in high school, his songs for Teen Wolf, Flesh on Fire, his song for The Wraith, Bad Mistake, he did a couple songs as well as appeared in the film Scenes from the Gold Mine. He had 3 songs in Million Dollar Mystery, Speed Zone, Gleaming the Cube, Fire with Fire. James House was all over my childhood. Maybe like upper childhood, adolescence, early teen years, but I love this guy. I love his voice. And it all culminated in the early 2020s when my good friend from Melodic Rock Classics, Andrew McNeese out of Tasmania, and his label, they produced a release for James House. This is the LA Tapes, the Classic Rock Years. Now what this contains, it's a 2-disc CD set of 80s content from James House, including his 1983 self-titled debut album, which by that point had never seen a release beyond vinyl. It didn't have a digital release. As to my knowledge, I don't know if there were any official CD releases. If they were not easy to come by. As well as a compilation of all of James's 80s soundtrack work. And it's very special to me. I am beyond privileged that I got to help Andrew track down some of the songs for this release, including the song Leave My Heart Alone, which was used in the Charlie Sheen film No Man's Land. I got in touch with the widow of one of the co-songwriters who provided that song to me, which was amazing because that song had never been on the internet anywhere prior to that. And for this 3-song medley of The American Dream, Gleaming the Cube, and Running Out of Time, the only 3 songs we could not locate the studio recordings of, I took time, I watched Jay Leno and The American Dream, which was terrible by the way, and I ripped The American Dream from that film for this soundtrack, got myself an album credit, got this autographed copy from James himself. This is a CD I hold very close and personal to myself, just because I'm a big fan of the music. I'm a huge fan of James. And even recently, I've been helping this music community online called Lost Waivers to track down these obscure, lost, unidentified songs. And there's a song, it's dubbed Somewhere in the Night. It's believed at this time to be written by 2 songwriters, Eric Presley and Ken Rose. And James House was mentioned due to vocal similarities as a potential lead for that. Even though the song's been pitch corrected and James himself denied it, it was still kind of a fun rabbit hole to go down. Just when you think it's out of reach, So what does that have to do with today? What does my childhood nostalgia for the music, all this? Well, as I mentioned, the first disc of this album is James's 1983 self-titled album that never saw much of a release. Now, my good friend Ryan, down in Florida, he recently went to an event for the Rocky Horror Picture Show, where he met Barry Bostwick and some of the other cast members. I promise, this is going somewhere, I promise. And they wanted to buy a vinyl copy of the Rocky Horror Picture Show soundtrack. Well, Amazon did not deliver their vinyl soundtrack in time, so they went to a local record store to try to find the Rocky Horror Picture Show soundtrack, and instead Ryan found something that caught his eye, and he immediately thought of it. Sends me a message, he took a picture of it, and he says, Ken, we're in this vinyl record shop, do you want this? I took one look at it and I said, holy shit, yes I do. And that is what we're here for today, ladies and gentlemen. The original James House 1983 album on vinyl. And it is an Atlantic Records promo version, licensed for promotion only. So there's that. Wow, look at this. Sleeve there. We've got tracks including Cool Boy in Spain, Outside, Steal Your Love Away, Wait for Me, Hot on Your Trail, Jude, Bittersweet, Talk to My Machine, and The Edge. Produced by Gary Katz, James House, and George Tutko. This is, Ryan, thank you so much. The fact that you, I cannot believe you found this in the wild, first of all. And, thank you for thinking of me. Thank you for being generous enough to send this over. Least I could do is do a thank you video for you. And because I've just been so busy with work lately. Hopefully I get to have more videos up on the channel soon. But yeah, this is this is awesome. So cheers to Ryan. Cheers to James House. Cheers to Andrew McNeese. Thank you for keeping great music alive.